Hello, welcome back to Bradow's Blockbusters. I'm Michael Bradow.
I'm Jeremy Elves.
And this is our commentary track for the 2020 history musical drama, Hamilton. Now, this month we're kind of cheating with our starting movie. We are doing historical films this month, but this is technically not a film nor very historical. It is historical, but don't get me wrong. You know, you get what I'm trying to say. Regardless, it is only available on Disney+. It is rated PG-13. It's 2 hours and 40 minutes long. And, oh, sorry. It was directed by Thomas Kail and written by Lin-Manuel Miranda. So, without any further ado, I suppose we hit play, right? Where did I put that? Alright, so if you'd like to watch along at home, we're about to press play in 3, 2, 1. I need to get my shit together, bro.
I know. You're slacking.
Yeah. Because it's not the day we usually do it.
I know. I don't think I should do next Tuesday either, because Wednesday's prom, and I'm probably going to want to, you know, anyway.
Night. I was thinking we move it next week, too.
Huh?
I was thinking we move it next week, too.
Why not? We'll have to have Thursday.
I'm going. I'm going, bro.
Oh, yeah! Right. Duh. Tuesday. Next Tuesday again.
Photography and video recording is strictly prohibited. Thank you, and enjoy my show.
2016? That's not when Hamilton was born.
I don't even think he was in the theater. Uh-oh, here we go. Good music. I know this sounds odd, but can you put on captions?
Oh, yeah, no.
Because, like...
Yeah, the air conditioner.
Not only that, it's that I want to understand the lyrics of the song, too.
Are there?
There's no caption. I guess not. Okay. Never mind.
Johnny, the trading shop. Basically, my reasoning for picking this movie, in air quotes, is one, because it is historical-ish, right?
Yeah.
2, it's good, I like it. 3, if it qualifies for an Academy Award,
Golden Globe, really.
well, whichever one whatever kind of award it
Yeah.
qualified for, that was good enough for me.
Yeah.
You know?
I'll count this too. I mean, it is considered a film now.
And unlike most pro shots for Broadway musicals, this one was not shot just one.
This is 3 days.
Yeah.
This is a 3-day production.
Mm-hmm.
I think I already have it somewhere. Or do you want to take it since you actually started it?
Well, I mean, basically, what I was going to say is that most times when they do what's it called?
I think it's literally my first one. I think.
What the fuck is the name of it? A pro shot. That's what it is.
Okay.
Typically, when they do a pro shot, it's just one performance.
Yeah.
And they record it the whole way through. But this one, they recorded it three different days, 3 different performances.
3 days in a row, I think,
Well, yeah.
actually.
Well, whatever.
Yeah.
But technically, that's 3 different days.
Yeah.
So it's 3 different performances, and they spliced them all together.
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess gives it extra qualification to be more of a
Yeah.
film than a pro shot.
Yeah.
You know?
But here's the thing, though. I don't want to talk about grading it. We just started it, but the thing is, you can't really do screenplay or cinematography here because
Well,
you have to. Cause, Yeah, you can, but like
I say instead of
it's different.
I say instead of
and
cinematography, we could talk about the staging.
yeah, there you go. But this movie opens the door for definitely production design and editing,
Yeah.
for sure. But
You see that girl in the front
yeah,
with the tuft in
yeah,
her hair?
yeah.
They call her the Bullet. I think it's her. I could be wrong. But they call one of the extras the Bullet because she plays a bullet in every shooting scene.
Oh, okay. Well, and you can't like I don't want to do a screenplay because this is not a screenplay.
Well, yeah.
This is a play,
Yeah.
and this isn't even like a play adapted into a screenplay for a movie. This is just a recording of a show.
It's not like
So
Rent.
you can't really do screenplay. Yeah, exactly. It's not like Rent. So you can't really do screenplay here. So just acting, obviously you can. No, not even acting, honestly. It's more like singing performance. But acting, obviously, you can do.
Yeah. I'm at your service, sir.
Mike, I know you love this show and everything, but this is my first time ever watching it. And I'd like to not hear you sing along to it.
Fair enough. I'm trying to, like, not, but...
I understand you love this. I'm trying to actually, like, you know, get into it.
Yeah, I know.
And I know we're only like 5 minutes in.
I like the... I know you're trying to get into this, but
Yeah.
we also have to comment. I like the what's it called? Because this song, My Shot, it has a couple different meanings. Because not only does he not want to throw away his shot to be a part of something, but it's also foreshadowing to how he, spoiler alert, does not actually shoot at 𝙭, and
Yeah.
he throws away his shot with a gun. And it's talking about shot, and they're at a bar.
Yeah.
So it's got a couple different meanings, which I appreciate. Lin-Manuel Miranda is... You can argue that he's not a good person.
What?
No, because I've heard people argue that. I haven't heard anything bad about him, but I've heard people argue that he's not always fantastic.
In what way?
I don't know. I don't know the specifics. I just know that last night I was having a discussion, and people were like, he's not everything people chalk him up to be.
Oh, so he said. So people think, especially Broadway people. That's what I'm guessing. Do you think they think he's overrated?
Yeah, probably. But while you can argue that, you cannot argue that he is he's a musical genius.
Yeah.
In composing and lyrics, he's very, very good. And between Hamilton, In the Heights,
he composed and wrote the songs for that movie, right? He didn't do anything else for it. He wasn't in it.
For In the Heights?
Yeah, he wasn't in it. Right?
He was in it.
Oh, he was in it? He had a role.
He wrote the show when it was on Broadway for In the Heights.
Oh, okay.
And he starred as the leading role on Broadway.
But in the movie?
But in the movie, he plays one of the background roles.
Oh.
Kind of like a cameo appearance.
Oh, okay.
And George Washington from this was also in the Heights on Broadway. So he's also a cameo appearance in
so it's like, okay, new cast.
Yeah. But Lawrence, right there,
yeah,
the brown coat, Anthony Ramos, plays ʻsnavi in the Heights. So he plays the leading role in the movie.
So, In the Heights was kind of like a mini reunion for them?
Yeah. Not for everyone, but...
Yeah, like for a few of them.
Yeah, for at least those three. Plus, I know that we're not covering In the Heights, but while we're talking about it, Abuela Claudia, the woman who played her on Broadway, came back and played her for the movie as well.
Oh, okay.
So there was also that bit of reunion, too. So, yeah.
So, did you actually ever see this on Broadway?
Yeah.
And the set was like this?
Mm-hmm. It's interesting because it's the two layers, and then it's got the rotating bit in the middle.
Yeah, because we studied in what is it, contemporary drama class I took. We studied the production design of Hamilton. Funny, I kind of already studied this movie, but yeah, I never gave it the full watch. I mean, I gave it the full listen, but not really the full... Like, I didn't watch the movie.
Right, yeah.
But... So yeah, that's why I mentioned production design, because I know it's gonna be pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Even though this is basically it. This is only it.
Still,
it's a Broadway musical. I know, they don't change a lot. That's how it works.
It's fairly well done.
Oh, it is. And
it's a little lesser than a lot of Broadway sets. Not Broadway sets, but like Broadway shows. Because a lot of Broadway shows change up the stage.
Yeah.
For different scenes.
Yeah, I know.
This one stays pretty much
the same,
consistent the entire show. Minus adding a couple of props like chairs and stuff.
Yeah. But thing is also, if you really pay attention to the cinematography, it's not really... Okay, yeah, the camera's moving, but like, it's just... The camera's just still, and then it zooms in, like once in a while. Other than that, it's just still most of the time. That's why I kind of don't want to grade it. You know, it's well shot from what I'm looking at here, and
it's well shot
and it looks like. I can already tell that it looks like it's done in one shake. It looks like that, but obviously not. It's three days. And
one of those three performances was done without an audience.
Yeah.
So I think that's where most of the clips come from, is that performance. Because
the audience
can get in the way occasionally.
Really? How can, like...
Well, either they like are interrupting the show by like cheering or whatever
Oh,
when they're not
right.
supposed to, or getting in the way of the cameras.
Right, right.
A lot of Broadway shows, when they do a pro shot, will either do it with a limited audience, no audience, or do it with the audience and not do a lot of cool shit like this.
Yeah.
Like tons of different camera angles. You know?
In the beginning, they zoomed in on. They were so in on Lin-Manuel Miranda's face. That I'll give it that. That was a great shot for a Broadway musical. Literally, you're in his face. No, that's the last song of the play.
Yeah, there's a lot of musical motifs. They all.
I at least know that.
Well, yeah. No, musical motifs are a big part of like any musical. Like we talked about in Sweeney Todd, the 𝙹リ☍,
Yeah.
how it appears multiple times throughout the music. It's one of those motifs. With this, a lot of the songs like come back later in a different kind of way. Like Story of Tonight, what they just sang, is a song about how people are going to be talking about in the future what we do tonight.
Yeah.
But then the way it comes back at the end of the show is less of they're going to remember tonight and they're going to remember everything we did.
Yeah.
Forever. Because that we have done so much. And if we're not remembered, then what's the point? I don't know.
If you noticed, I think one of the cameras, it seemed like it was actually on the stage, because she was really close to it. The girl in the yellow dress.
Peggy?
Yeah, she looked like literally close to it. So I don't know. And it seemed like it was on an angle that it's not zoomed in. Like it's actually on the stage. So
yeah, they do that occasionally too. That was probably the performance where they didn't have an audience. I like the use of the rotating stage too.
Yeah, that was a big part in when we studied it.
The actresses get to walk, but stay centered.
Yeah, that's one of the rarest things I've ever seen on Broadway. Even though I never watched a Broadway show, I've seen many tapings. That's really rare. Am I correct about it? It's kind of rare to have that. And
a lot of shows will have like specific things in the floor to like pop up, make set pieces or props or whatever, or like trapdoors for quick changes and shit like that. But to have a rotating stage, it's a little more rare because in order to do that, you have to take up like a lot of the floor, and replace it with a lot of mechanics.
I just saw a great movie that I don't think it was it? I forgot if it exactly was in Broadway but I know definitely it was based on it acting and theater, which was Birdman. You ever seen Birdman?
I've not seen Birdman.
I definitely recommend you'd watch that because it's kind of like about this actor he's kind of washed up and he's in the theater business and he's played by Michael Keaton actually. Michael Keaton's your main guy.
The one in the pink dress, I've met her.
You did?
I actually did a show with her son.
Oh right, I think you told me.
And here's another thing that I appreciate, is how the only white people in the show play the British people.
Yeah.
All the Americans are played by people of color. And all the Americans sing in hip-hop or rap.
Yeah.
But the British people sing in more like
This.
pop or classical, you know, stuff like that. And I really appreciate that because it's kind of similar to.
Lin-Manuel Miranda switches it up a lot.
It's a bit of mirroring, just like racial conflicts at the same time. Because when you think about it, like pop and classical music is more sophisticated and white, I guess you could say.
I mean, that's true.
No, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And then hip hop and rap were popularized.
We'll get off that.
Hip hop and rap were popularized by more black artists and things like that.
Yeah.
And the use of the Americans using hip hop versus the British using pop, it's just done very well to show how the Americans during the Revolution were the underclass, like the realized, you know.
Okay.
He was on Bleak.
Him? Oh, Jonathan.
Jonathan Groff, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Lin-Manuel Miranda once kissed him on the news.
On the what?
On the news.
The news?
Yeah.
Why?
It was his birthday, and the internet kept yelling that they wanted them to kiss. So Lin said, "Happy birthday."
And he kissed him?
Yeah. You'll notice it a lot if you look at these like close-up shots. His mouth is very salivated.
Salivated?
Yeah, it's very, very wet.
Oh yeah, they spit a lot.
Yeah.
I know. I've been to an off-Broadway show. I know they sweat and spit so much.
It's a big part of it, but he like over-exaggerates his words on purpose, and like over-accentuates his and stuff like that. So he like spits all over the place.
Emphasis. Maybe they should have gotten Josh Peck. This is kind of a weird connection, but I just mentioned you to watch Birdman. Because, again, you'd be interested in that. It's a movie around theater. It's also one of those movies where it's done like it's all in one take. Like one of the other movies we're doing this month, which is also historical, in a way. Because I don't know if that's actually, 1917. I don't know if that's based on a true story. It's just for the movie, but it's done the same style. It's all done in, like, the whole movie's meant to be done in one shot, and it never cuts. So that's kind of interesting how it connected to our month. And look what the word is today. Oh, wait. I thought it said Alexander. Damn it.
Close enough.
That would have been that's a coincidence.
Yeah.
Wait, what's Lincoln? Lincoln? Funny, because that's also something in the trivia about it. Because I think Lin-Manuel Miranda, he originally wanted to do, I think, a musical of Lincoln. But when he thought of that, Steven Spielberg went into production of his movie, Lincoln. Like, literally went into production, and then he scrapped it, and then instead of Lincoln, he did
Hamilton.
Yeah, Alexander Hamilton. Funny how he thought of that, because that's,
Funny enough, did you know that this movie, or this musical, is one of the reasons that they didn't take Alexander Hamilton off the $10 bill?
That's him on the $10 bill? Oh, shit. Anime oh, right. I know. Oh, so that's next week.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, then? Not... Oh, okay. I definitely see why the fourth 5, I don't know if that movie's based true, but okay, I'm fine with that too. Oh, okay. Okay.
The lighting in this show is done really well too.
It looks good, but I don't really. Again, I don't watch too many Broadway things, so lighting can be like different for me. But it is colorful, I'll give it that. Well, when it goes back to regular, then it's just kind of old-fashioned brown.
Well, yeah.
For the set, even though that's the color of it. But then their costumes are.
Well, the lighting is supposed to. It's like intentionally brown.
Yeah.
Because it's supposed to be like rustic and antique.
Mhm.
And you know, old photographs typically are brownish, like sepia tones. You know. The lights become red because they're getting ready for war. The lights were blue because they were in a moment of sadness.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that we have to grade on this movie, but yet we never even do it for a regular movie. Like,
because we have to find different things for this one.
Because this is not just a movie. This is a Broadway show recorded 3 days, 3 different days, but for some reason it counts as a movie. And Disney bought the rights, so. Not only that, so it's also a Disney movie. Go figure. So yeah, we're watching a Disney movie.
Technically.
Imagine if the other movie this month were Disney. Acting, production design, costume. No, that's spectacle. That's spectacle. Especially now, this we have to say spectacle because that's a theater term. So you gotta say spectacle, really. Which is already just production design, makeup, costume. That's all of that. So we are back to 3. We're just acting, spectacle, and editing. Basically. Now, obviously, we can still mention cinematography, but. Oh, of course, the music. How could we forget that? I honestly just forgot that. How could we forget the music? But that's the thing. It's more music than really acting, but they're acting while singing. So, oh god, this movie's just fucking me up.
It can technically be described as an opera. Because there's there's barely any talking.
In operas?
Well, in this.
Because operas, well, besides them being more higher pitched, there's no really much acting in that.
Exactly, yeah.
For some reason, I know that because I took Italian 3 years of high school and...
Something like this, or hell, even Rent, are considered kind of like offset operas.
Okay.
That's not the exact term that they're considered, but they are considered slightly operatic-like because there's more music than there is dialogue.
Oh, that's why they call it that.
Yeah.
Operatic. Okay.
See, music coming back.
Oh, shot again. My shot. So they got an audience that day.
Yep. Leslie Odom Jr. also does a really good job in his portrayal.
Aaron
Burr, yeah.
Yeah.
Because as the show goes on, you can see there's a very slight change in his disposition from this. Between this and Aaron Burr, sir, when they met. Because back then he was a little more excited to meet him, and now you can see a slight twinge of annoyance. Like you can subtly see him getting more upset.
So Mike, I gotta, you know these people more better than I do. So, you think you could reference it back to Shrek by any chance? By any chance necessary?
I can make an attempt.
Me too, cause I know Helpless. Is that what I hear? Uh-oh, I hear that song, Helpless.
Is this one that you know?
Yes, because you helped me.
I know.
You helped me learn some of these songs. But anyway, I could definitely connect it because Lin-Manuel Miranda did help on Moana. And he was a special composer for Star Wars, Force Awakens, and Rise of Skywalker. So, I think I can, but like I said, you know these people better than I do. You think you can?
I can make an attempt.
Alright. Oh look, it's our girl, Eliza.
Lin-Manuel Miranda guest starred on Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I already think I know where you're going with it, but go on.
Right, so Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Andy Samberg, Terry Crews.
Not where I was going.
Oh.
A recurring character who shows up one episode per season is the Pontiac Bandit, played by Craig Robinson, who voices an ogre in Shrek 4.
Yeah, he does. Nice.
The rest of me would have been worth it. I'll leave you to it.
I was thinking of since that, dang it.
This is a very well done love song, too.
Man, I was gonna go the Lin-Manuel helped on Moana route, and that had The Rock. You know what I mean?
You can still do it.
Oh, I can. I haven't made my connection yet, though. So he worked with The Rock worked with Jack Black on Jumanji. And Jack Black worked with Cameron Diaz on a movie called The Holiday. And Cameron Diaz played Fiona in the Shrek movie, so fair enough. What can I say except you're welcome?
I can also connect another cast member back to Shrek.
Oh, okay.
More of a personal experience.
Oh, okay. Shrek the Musical doesn't count, by the way.
Shut up.
Wait, was that what you're gonna do?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, no, hold on.
Okay.
Let me say what I was gonna say.
Okay, go.
Renee Elise Goldsberry, Angelica Schuyler, her son, Benjamin, played Shrek in a production of Shrek the Musical, which is an adaptation of the Shrek movie.
Okay. I had a feeling you were gonna go somewhere with the musical one. I'd never want to watch the musical ever, because I've seen clips of it and I don't want to.
I also appreciate the like little wedding tune.
Nice little music. Oh, pedals.
It's a good incorporation, you know.
Hey, no kissing. This is Broadway. Wait,
Hey, Lynn, that's not your wife.
so people just think he's overrated. He's not a bad person, from what you've heard of. You just think overrated.
Yeah, not what I've heard. He is a great lyricist and composer.
No, don't get me wrong. Yeah.
But he's a little overrated in a lot of people's opinions.
Why though? Well, I'm a film buff. I don't know much about him.
People consider him like the who's the biggest filmmaker of all time?
Biggest, like director wise?
Yeah.
Okay, Scorsese.
Spielberg. People consider him kind of like the Spielberg or Scorsese of musical theater.
Oh, he's like the king.
Yeah, despite not having anywhere near as much credit or time in the industry as other such names as Andrew Lloyd Webber or what's it called?
Yeah.
Stephen Sondheim. Yeah.
So basically, what you're basically saying that if like, okay, Scorsese and Spielberg can count because they had decades in the industry for film. If someone knew, like, let's say, okay, I'm not trashing on Jordan Peele, he's a great filmmaker.
No.
So let's say if he got crowned king right now over Scorsese, James Cameron, Spielberg. Okay, then yeah, okay, I would argue against that a little bit. Yeah, so that's what it is for Lin-Manuel Miranda.
The way I see it, yeah.
Okay.
This is not a game. And I love the way that this song goes 3 songs back, right?
Mm-hmm.
It goes back to Winter's Ball and Helpless.
Helpless.
You know? And it takes both of those and it shows you a different perspective.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's done really well. And with the rotating stage, they're able to do a cool rewind effect, which I appreciate.
Reverse.
Yeah.
Reverse. Cha-cha real smooth.
Ben Franklin was supposed to be a character in this.
What happened?
He couldn't make it work. He was gonna have a rap. Just like a solo rap. But Lynn couldn't make it work. So they kept in the line about, it's Ben Franklin with a key and a kite. You see it, right? But Benjamin never became a character.
I mean, hey, I did forget to put in the note that the musical is based on the book.
Oh yeah,
Alexander Hamilton. I didn't put that down. First of all, this is a movie based off the Broadway play of the same name, based off the book. I just ended that it's based off the Broadway show of the same name.
I'm going to say something real quick though.
Even though it's based off the book.
It's technically not based off the book.
Because it is. I mean, I thought you were going.
No.
You're technically not. You can't. I thought you were gonna say that I can't based off the Broadway show with the same name because it is the Broadway show with the same name. It's just recorded really good. That's all.
That is technically true.
But
I was going to say it's not technically based off the book. It's more of Lynn read the book and got the idea from this.
Oh, inspiration.
Yeah.
But for the same character.
Not he read the book and decided to take that book and make it an adaptation. But rather, he would take the book, take what he learned from the book, and make his own thing out of it.
Mm-hmm. God, why can't you talk like this about the other movies we do? Like, damn, this is what a good commentary is all about.
Because fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you too.
Hey, read the sleep mask. Fuck off.
Alright, Margot Robbie. Clink. Now fuck off. Hey, they kissed. Technically on the cheek.
Well, yeah, on the cheek, yes.
Applause.
And this is a reprise, the story of tonight. And in this context, it's not they're going to remember everything we've done tonight, but more of, well, we're not going to forget this night because it's your wedding.
Who remembers their own wedding night?
A lot of people.
I don't.
That's because you've never been married.
Fuck you. How about that?
Accurate. It is what I'd say.
In the story of tonight.
The light shrinking on him to show him like alone. I don't know. I like subtle shit like that. It's good. I noticed that a lot in like other things that we watch too. But like I don't know. I like subtle little things like that. I don't always point them out. Because he feels very alone, and having the entire stage shrouded in darkness, minus him, it's a good representation of it.
But in this story, Hamilton isn't a good guy, nor is he a bad guy. Am I correct?
Right. There are no good guys or bad guys in this story.
Yeah.
There's a good guy in everyone's story, and a bad guy in everyone's story. There's no such thing as just a straight good or bad guy.
Yeah.
Like, Burr even says in his line near the end, "I'm the villain in your story."
Yeah.
Because Burr was not a bad guy in history. Like, he fought for the American Revolution, obviously. He was part of it. He was a good guy. He fought for everything he believed in. He was just a bad guy if you're focusing on Hamilton as a hero. Or a main character.
I mean, again, your main character doesn't have to be good.
Right.
He could be bad, but here he's neither. He's just a character.
Exactly.
And I guess, is it up to date? Is it a debate with people that he is, or that he isn't a hero, or it's just a fact where he's just a character, and no one considers him anything other than that?
It's a matter of Hamilton was a good guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like
He was a good guy.
The real Alexander Hamilton was a good guy.
Uh-huh.
He had his flaws like anyone else, like cheating on his wife and shit like that.
Yeah.
However, he fought for everything he believed in, and he tried so hard to help the revolution happen.
Yeah. So he
So
helped.
he was a big part of the revolution. He's a little ignored in a lot of stories because people focus on, you know, Washington and Jefferson,
Yeah.
the presidents. You know, they focus
I
on
swear,
them.
hold on. Just to interrupt you for a little joke, there'd be that one person that said, "Oh, Alexander Hamilton, he's a president, right?" There's gonna be that one person that
Yeah.
thinks that.
My favorite president. You know.
But anyway, back to you were saying.
But no, he's a little forgotten in the grander scheme of things because people focus on, you know, the more
Famous
figures,
recognizable.
But he was good in the context of helping the American Revolution happen. He was good in helping, you know, us become our own free.
Americans.
Yeah, like he was good in helping us become free. As a person, he had his flaws. So it can't be argued whether he was good. It can be argued about whether he was a good guy or a bad guy in everyday life.
Oh, I see why you call her Bullet now.
See?
You missed.
But so, it can be argued that he was good or bad in everyday life. That's with everyone.
Yeah.
However, in the grand scheme of things, he was a good guy in the way that he helped the American Revolution happen. I'm gonna play devil's advocate for a second.
Okay.
Because it can be argued the same thing about someone like Adolf Hitler.
Okay.
He's a bad guy in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
But in day-to-day life,
Yeah.
he did not drink or smoke or hit his wife, or he never got divorced. You know, things like that. So he has good qualities, but they're overshadowed by the shitty things he did. And it's a similar kind of thing with someone like Alexander Hamilton, where he cheated on his wife and, you know, started a lot of fights and stuff. And those are bad qualities. But he fought for the revolution, and that's bigger than his flaws. You know what I'm saying? Like, his feats are bigger than his flaws. Whereas for someone like Hitler, his flaws are bigger than his feats.
Yeah.
Because have you ever seen that thing? It's you pick a leader based on some qualities about them, and it's 3 different people.
Yeah.
One has been divorced multiple times, drinks all the time, smokes a lot of cigars, hits his wife and whatever. The other one, similar stuff. And the third one, vegan, doesn't smoke, doesn't hit his wife, never been divorced. The first choice is Franklin D. Roosevelt. The second choice is Winston Churchill. And the third choice, the good choice, is Adolf Hitler.
Oh, okay. That's kind of odd to think about, but
yeah.
Okay.
It's very odd to think about. But people can be good or bad in everyday life. It's more of what you do in the grand scheme that you are remembered for that solidifies your place in history.
Isn't there a whole song about him being remembered? Or,
yes.
Yeah.
Multiple. That's like the theme of the show.
Yeah.
Is remembrance.
Legacy.
Legacy.
Alexander Hamilton. Oh, this one sounds familiar too. Which one's this?
10 Dual Commandments.
Oh, okay.
It's the 10 rules of gun dueling back during the Revolutionary era.
I knew this one sounded familiar too.
And it comes back later, 10 Dual Commandments, as part of what's it called? World was wide enough. Because it is the rules of dueling. So therefore, it comes back when Burr and Hamilton duel. But during that one, Burr is listing off 10 reasons why he's dueling Hamilton, rather than the 10 rules of dueling. this is good foreshadowing too, because what they just said to each other was, "Can we agree that duels are dumb and immature?"
Watch at the end.
Yeah.
Woo.
It's similar too with George Washington, because he's remembered for all his good qualities,
When
like being the president.
probably he had bad qualities too.
He was a slave owner. You know, he's got his bad qualities, but he's more remembered for all the good shit he did in the
Yeah.
grand scheme of the revolution.
Yeah. Shot him in the mouth. Wow.
Shut him up.
Oh, I thought he actually meant physically, like he got shot in the mouth.
No.
Oh,
he said
shit.
you should have shot him in the mouth.
Oh, shut him up. You know, when I was doing notes, I really couldn't believe that he was in Mary Poppins Returns. Because when I saw Mary Poppins Returns, I didn't really know who he was. And then by the time Hamilton, well, okay, when you watch Hamilton, his name is slapped kind of all over. So like, I know who he is now after studying it in drama. But then I really forgot that he played Jack, I think that was his name, Jack, in Mary Poppins Returns. And now I can't blame him for now I can't blame Disney for choosing him. Obviously, Dick Van Dyke wasn't around.
Dick Van Dyke appeared in the movie.
No, I mean like to play his character from the original. I know he cameoed it. I'm joking. Julie Andrews didn't do anything at all,
Right.
which is kind of upsetting because she's Mary Poppins.
Mm-hmm.
Emily Blunt, I think that's who played her.
Yeah.
She did a great job, but Julie Andrews,
Yeah.
she's always gonna be Mary Poppins. Like, obviously I guess for Gen Z, their Mary Poppins is Emily Blunt. Even though we are technically Gen Z, but we didn't. I'm positive we didn't grow up with that one. We grew up with Julie Andrews, and so did other kids from literally from the '60s to us.
Yeah.
Julie Andrews. Now 2010s, Emily Blunt.
Mary Poppins Returns only came out like 2 years ago.
3. It's about to be 3.
Oh well. Regardless, I wouldn't say the entire 2010s.
I know, but maybe they grew up with Mary Poppins too. If a parent showed them it. But either way, it was a good sequel still.
Mm-hmm. You know, for someone who says we don't need a legacy, she describes their marriage kind of like a novel. Like, let this be the chapter where you decide to stay. Like, you're kind of going against yourself here, babe. Everyone give it up for America's favorite fighting Frenchman!
Already an hour in, or about to be. Hamilton. They're saying Hamilton, but he's not around.
Is Washington sent him home?
Yeah.
It takes a good actor to pull off a really good French accent, and it takes a good actor to pull off fast rapping. But it takes a great rapper to pull off both at the same time. And Daveed Diggs, good job.
Oh look, there he is now.
Yep.
But when I actually going back to thinking Lin-Manuel Miranda's overrated. When I did the drama, when I studied it in drama class, there was like quite a few. Well, obviously the class is gonna be full of Broadway lovers, and of course they praised this. But then you have some of those like me. I wasn't into it. I wasn't into Broadway or even plays that much. You know what I'm going for. But I was like, oh, Hamilton, okay, whatever. And then there was a few students that even said, not Lin-Manuel Miranda, but also this show itself is overrated.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And then obviously they didn't get pissed. They were like that. You're like, oh, you think it's overrated? You know, it's those fans. They protect it. They defend it. And I understand. Defend what you love, like your whatever film or play, art you love, whatever. And I guess, yeah, but I'm not through with it yet, so I'm not gonna say it's overrated. I don't feel like it's overrated. It's really great so far. So
this is also a good song with a good message too. That's the name of the finale song. But no, history has its eyes on you. It's a good message.
Yeah.
Especially in a historical.
I feel like when you said that, I feel like it kind of basically told me watch what you do.
That's
Watch what you do. What?
Because if you do something, you know.
Yeah. Because
if you do something big, hell, you could do something small and it'll turn out big. If you do something that'll turn out like big as part of history, everyone's gonna know who you are and knowing you for what you did. Similar to how people know Hamilton for helping fight the revolution.
Yeah.
You know, the history has their eyes on him because he was a big part of it. Also, fun. I love that line. Immigrants, we get the job done. Because technically, everyone in America during the Revolution was an immigrant. Or most of them were.
Yeah.
Right? Because people were still coming over from England. It wasn't a lot of generations of people who had been in America, like, having children, being born there. Granted, Hamilton came from the Bahamas. I don't remember what island, but he came from the Bahamas. He was an immigrant. Lafayette was a French immigrant who helped fight in the revolution. You know?
I doubt people in 2016 actually wear these things.
The choreography is fantastic for this show.
Another thing we have to mention. God damn it.
Not necessarily. We don't have to. We can just talk about it right now. It's the look at all these fucking dancers. Like, you gotta give them credit where it's due.
I remember when, you know, Hamilton was supposed to get that letter. I think, was it from Washington? Was that it? Everyone kept passing it on, and it was so quick. I almost lost track of it. It's like, they kept going. And then at the end, when it came closer, it got slower. So, yeah. And that's like a little thing, but the dance, that's not dancing, that's just how fast they are and how shows how hard they're working. There's audience. They're all breathing heavy too. Man.
Well, can you blame them? That's a lot of...
I know.
Like, you know, you
oh,
did the
wow.
musical and whatnot.
Yeah, but I never really
I know.
danced. I never danced.
But you get the gist.
Yeah.
And even then, you do choreography with us sometimes.
Yeah, I did. When someone didn't show up, I had to take over and act for them. That's why, senior play, it wasn't that exhausting, because it was just acting.
Well, yeah, plays are always less exhausting.
Musicals, obviously, way more exhausting. Even though we didn't even have that many exhausting numbers.
No, but it all adds up.
Yeah.
Awesome. Wow.
I think this was originally supposed to get theatrically released in October 2021.
The broadcast or like a movie version?
No, like this. Like this was supposed to be theatrically released on in October 2021, but then I guess they took advantage of COVID, and since obviously Broadway shows were done, everything was done and closed, so they released it early.
Yeah.
So that's like a reverse. It's like you think you would push it back because COVID, but now they went.
They had it ready to go.
Yeah, that's.
Look at Disney.
That just kind of like confuses me now. Like, so wait, they had the movie done already, but then they just wait. So what do they do with it? They just wait and wait and wait. Okay, there you go.
Basically, yeah.
Whatever, Disney.
But look at Disney actually thinking of the people for once and releasing it early because they knew we were struggling in quarantine.
When only the really Broadway people.
Well, yeah, but no, but this is a big musical.
I know.
A lot of people were interested in at least seeing what all the hype was about.
Yeah.
I love this song. It's a song that I think would hit much harder if I could relate more to the lyrics.
And lyrics.
What?
The lyrics?
Yeah.
Yeah, like.
Oh.
Explain.
Well, I mean, first of all, if I was a parent, it would hit a bit harder because I'd want the best for my children too. That's basically what they're singing about. And what made me say the relate to the lyrics part was mostly the fact that they both grew up without a father.
Yeah.
Or like without parents, like in general. Which I can't relate to that, but
it probably hit home for those people.
Yeah, but it's a matter of it's emotional, and you want the best for your children.
Yeah.
And while I don't have children, if I ever do, I'm going to want the best for them.
And show them Hamilton. That's an interesting question. I guess, to move away from a sad subject, I guess. Not sad, but it's a responsibility type of subject.
Hold on, before you do that, this song right here is not on the soundtrack or anything like that. It's a reprise of the story of tonight. Halfway put between the actual music and a letter from John Lawrence's father. Informing Hamilton of John Lawrence's death.
John Lawrence was important to him, I'm guessing.
Yeah. It's very much theorized that they were lovers of some sort.
Oh, okay. Also, for trivia, there was a thing about it wasn't the ending song. It was or is it? The final number. Who lives, who dies, who tells her story?
Yeah.
There's like 3 theories about it.
But I say
I'd say that obviously for when it comes on, or because it surprised me. Like, oh, there's theories about like Broadway shows too.
Yeah. No, there are theories about a lot of shows. I'm trying to think of some because I know they're there.
But yeah. What movies would you show your kids?
anything that's like about acceptance. 'Cause I don't want to raise bigots.
Biggins?
Bigots.
What's biggins?
Bigots. They're like it's an umbrella term for like homophobes, racists,
Oh.
transphobes, sexists. You know, like it's just an umbrella term for people who look down on others.
Yeah.
Type thing. And I don't want to raise bigots, so I'd probably show them like acceptance stuff.
I would
at the appropriate ages.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I would kind of go for the route like, okay, what you were shown at your young age, pass it on. That's kind of how like I would do it.
I don't think I'd show my children something like Spaceballs at the age that I saw it.
Trust me, I can kind of relate,
I saw it very
but not
young.
to inappropriate comedy, even though I did see that like at least 12, 11.
Yeah.
But before that, it was all slashers, and you know that it's all blood and tits and shit.
Yeah.
So that definitely, unless they ask me, and obviously the film buff that I am, be like, oh, okay, you sure, we'll watch, but if I know it really well, like, say, like, Halloween or something, then be like, okay, you cover your eyes for this part. And if they get scared, that's their fault. They kind of asked me. They asked me, like, what's this? I'm like, oh, this is a movie. And I'm like, okay, sure, we'll watch it. Just don't tell your mother. Oh, because I think she would kill me if I did. She definitely would kill me. And Haley was full Disney. Haley's full Disney.
Oh yeah, your children would watch shit ton of Disney.
And I wasn't. I was like, kind of a mix of everything.
Yeah.
Disney, again, I have my favorites, but not full blown. She's full blown. I'm just like, damn.
No, I also grew up on quite a lot of different stuff. Mostly stuff that my dad liked.
Yeah.
Because my mom's not really a big movie person. But my dad showed me a lot of his favorites from like when he was my age and stuff like that. You know, stuff like Spaceballs or Robin Hood Men in Tights or...
It's PG-13 for a reason.
Yeah.
You know what though? I'm gonna take advantage of cause you know how back then, 70s and the 80s, PG was a different thing.
Yeah.
You can get away with cursing and maybe a shot of something.
Yeah.
As long as it cuts quick. PG nowadays, it should basically be G at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, hey, if a movie back then from 70s, 80s are PG, I'm taking advantage of that and showing it. I'm taking full advantage. It's like, or maybe Jaws, for example. It's like, look, it's PG. I could show them this. As long as they have parental guidance, it's fine. It's like, no, it's still a horror movie, but it's PG. I can watch it with them. Full advantage. I don't care.
See, I think I'm less about MPAA ratings.
First of all, they suck at times. They suck at
The
times.
MPAA ratings.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree.
This got a PG-13.
I think I'd focus less on those in my parenting style.
And focus what's not gonna scare them and show a better message.
No, I'd focus less on the MPAA rating and more on the actual contents of the film.
Okay, so like my example, like Jaws,
Jaws.
PG.
Yeah, it's PG, and
But
if I give my children parental guidance to see it,
but it's
I'm
kind
not
of
gonna give it to them at like 7, unless they're like mature enough. To
yeah,
know
and
shit they're
and if I don't want them to go back into the water, then I'll show them the movie. But at the same time, it's like there's more accidents of drowning than shark attacks in the water.
Yeah, you're more likely to be killed by vending
A wave. What about a hard wave?
Yeah.
Then what? So like anything really, but I could show them the
I
best.
love how this went from Hamilton to what would you show your kids?
Because, I mean, this is first because it's a Disney movie. Disney has its musicals,
Yeah.
and like,
If this was a live production, we'd be having a 15-minute intermission right now. But it's only a minute.
oh my God, they actually had a clock.
Yep.
Not a clock. I mean, an hourglass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is kind of old-fashioned. Old epic movies had intermission too.
Well, Broadway shows get intermission.
Oh, of course. Broadway show.
But, usually they're 15 minutes long, but obviously...
I mean, we got intermission too.
Well, yeah, no, I know. Like, musicals in general typically have an intermission. The intermissions typically last 15 minutes.
15?
15.
Wow. Oh, well, I think he put 15 here. Imagine.
Well, I'm...
Bad reviews across the board. Shit.
I think I'm appreciative of the fact that we don't have to sit here for 15 minutes.
And just look at
And
an
just
hourglass.
Stare at an hourglass, yeah. I guess that's one of the that is one of the benefits of having a pro shot or something.
Yeah.
Is you can completely forgo the intermission if you wanted to. 17.
I could definitely see kids nowadays, because they're so used to films that don't have it, saying, "What's intermission?"
Oh yeah. My children would probably be used to Broadway, because I'd probably get them into it.
Oh, right. If. And I'm saying, same with me, if.
I'm saying, like, I'm not going to force it on them.
Yeah, I know what you mean, yeah.
But, like,
definitely.
Say they get into it.
Me and Haley
like,
talked
through
about
me,
that, yeah.
You know? But if they're familiar with Broadway, then they'll be familiar with intermission, so I won't have to explain much to them.
Yeah. Audiences so much love him.
Isn't that Lafayette?
Played by the same dude.
Yeah, David Diggs. A lot of the roles in this are double cast.
Yeah. I know him. He's double casted.
What's it called? Lawrence, played by Anthony Ramos.
Yeah.
Anthony Ramos also plays Philip Hamilton, Hamilton's son.
Oh, this is the act he comes in.
Yeah.
Right.
So all the people who are double cast change characters during intermission. So he's Lafayette during Act 1 and Jefferson during Act 2. I don't remember his name, but he plays Hercules Mulligan during Act 1. He plays James Madison during Act 2. John Lawrence, Anthony Ramos, is Act 1. He plays Philip Hamilton in Act 2. I, again, don't remember her name, but she plays Peggy Schuyler in Act 1 and plays Mariah Reynolds in Act 2. So, like, all the double cast people change characters during the intermission. France. It does make sense, because being the ambassador to France, Thomas Jefferson was not in the U.S. for most of the Revolution. He was in France for most of it. Came home after it, And
Oh,
they
Hamilton.
historically hated each other.
Hamilton and Jefferson?
Yeah, they were always at each other's throats. Like, they could hardly ever agree on anything. And when they did,
He's acting so silly. I love it.
whenever they would agree on something,
Yeah.
it wasn't out of genuine agreement,
Yeah.
but out of, okay, we need to get this shit done.
Yeah. Hey, they don't have mics back then.
No. But
This is fake. F for fake.
it's turning a cabinet meeting, like, between Congress into a rap battle.
Secretary Jefferson, you have the floor, sir. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We offer these ideals, we shouldn't settle for less. These are wise words, enterprising men. Quote them, don't act surprised, you guys, 'cause I wrote them. Ow, but Hamilton forgets. His plan would have the government assume state's debt. Now place your bets as to who that benefits. The very seat of government where Hamilton sits. Not true. Oh, if the shoe fits, wear it. If New York's in debt, why should Virginia bear it? Our debts are paid, I'm afraid. Don't tax the South, 'cause we got it made in the shade. In Virginia, we plant seeds in the ground. We create. You just want to move our money around. This financial plan is an outrageous demand, and it's too many damn pages for any man to understand. Stand with me.
Yeah, again, notorious. Hamilton never stopped writing. Like, he hardly ever stopped writing anything.
Oh, okay. Hey, whiskey.
Like, during the Revolution, he really wanted to be, like the leader of the army, or, you know, at least have his own battalion.
Yeah.
But instead, he was forced to become a secretary of some sort.
Oh.
So he did a lot of writing, and he, like, never ever didn't write. Like, a recurring theme in this show is, why do you write when you're running out of time? Because all he ever did was write shit.
Civics lesson from a slaver. Hey neighbor, the debt's paid because you don't pay for labor. We plant seeds in the South, we create, you keep planting. We know who's really doing the planting. You know the thing is the age of enlightenment. Don't lecture me about the war. You didn't fight it.
I wonder how long Lin-Manuel Miranda grew out his hair.
Oh, you were off getting hot with the
I can imagine that he always had to keep it like that as long as the show was around.
Yeah. Well, as long as he was in it, because he wasn't in it for the full run.
Who played Hamilton?
Well, as with any show, people get replaced.
I know, but it seems like he's the, like, again, I understand why he's overrated again, but
Because this is the OBC, this is the original Broadway cast.
yeah,
You know, he didn't want to play Hamilton.
he didn't.
He wanted someone else to, but they wanted him to play it because he was a big name.
Even before Hamilton, he was big.
Well, he was like one of the bigger names in it.
Oh, okay.
I obviously can't speak from experience on it, but it must have been weird for Daveed Diggs and I forget his name. It's something hard to pronounce, but it must have been weird for them as African Americans to act as James Madison and Thomas Jefferson, two men who notoriously didn't want to end slavery, and even rapping about.
That's ironic.
Yeah,
actually,
like rapping about.
That's
keeping
kind of
slavery
more.
in
That's
place.
more ironic than anything.
Yeah. It must have been weird for them to do that, but I like the irony of it.
Yeah.
I don't know, I just wanted to mention that. Sweet sand, sweet love. See, I can count to 9 in French because of this song.
You can.
That moment when your dead war friend comes back as your 9-year-old son.
Bro.
A lot of people, like, jokingly use this to support the theory that they were lovers of some. Like, obviously as a major joke. Because it's like, how come your son looks like your boyfriend?
Yeah, yeah.
there's references to Hamlet in this too, like quite a few of them.
Another big Broadway.
No, not Broadway, but like a big theater thing.
Oh, okay.
You know, Hamlet, Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Well, this poem just to show it.
I practice French and play piano with my mother. I have a sister, but I want a little brother. My daddy's trying to start America's bank.
He seems so excited.
The childlike, you know,
Yeah.
enthusiasm.
When he's not a child.
But he's supposed to be playing a 9-year-old. So he's got...
I can't imagine why they would actually want... why they wouldn't want a 9-year-old to actually play a 9-year-old.
Because he's only 9 for that one scene.
Yeah. I mean, maybe that kid will get a whole career out of one scene.
Yeah, maybe. Also, I don't know if you noticed, because I've never noticed it before. Right now, when he was writing a letter to Angelica, and when Eliza came into his office, he closed it over.
I think I noticed him doing something, like him looking up and stuff,
Like,
but him acting a little sus. Yeah.
a Mogus?
No. Wrong. Wrong.
I don't know if it's proven or just hypothesized about that Hamilton and Eliza had some, or not Eliza. Hamilton and Angelica had something. I know that the bit about Satisfied, where she was into him, I know that's true. Like, she was into him. But, I don't know.
I had a stretch.
And you may notice one of the sisters is missing. She's dead. But yeah, no, oh, sorry, not Hamlet. It's references to Macbeth.
Oh, Macbeth. Yeah, no, that's Shakespeare. I know that's Shakespeare. Okay.
Well, Hamlet's also Shakespeare.
Yeah, I know, but I'm more familiar with Macbeth. Because I actually played Macbeth. Obviously for like a little reading.
Well, yeah, for a school.
Yeah,
Reader, yeah.
because, okay, class, we're going to read together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, there are
Even
a few...
But don't ask me, because I don't fucking remember what happens in Macbeth.
No, but there are a few references to Macbeth in this. Like, Angelica just said the line, "Screw your courage to the sticking place," which is a direct quote from Macbeth. And in the letter that he's writing to her, he compares himself to Macbeth in the story of Macbeth, and other people in his life to other characters from Macbeth. Jasmine Cephas-Jones. That's her name. She played Peggy during the first act.
What is this, Married with Children? You probably don't get that reference.
I do.
Oh, you do?
Alan Peggy Bundy.
Yeah.
Katie Seagal. Katie Seagal. But, no, that's... She was Peggy's sister in the first act, and now she's Mariah Reynolds, the woman that Hamilton notoriously had an affair with.
I know that, by the way, because you just told me. Okay, I just had to make sure that her last name Seagal wasn't related to someone else, another celebrity with the same last name.
Jason Seagal.
Huh?
Jason Seagal.
No. Steven Seagal. I hate him. Oh. No.
No!
He cheated.
Yep.
Again. Right again?
No.
Oh. I thought you said he cheated in the first act.
No. The actress
Uh-huh.
that he was just kissing
Yeah.
plays Peggy, his wife's sister, in the first act.
Oh. But now he cheats in this act. Okay. I know somewhere when I studied it, he cheated at one point.
We love extortion.
Whoa. I don't understand why it's PG-13 now.
I don't know about anyone.
Woo! Damn.
fade away.
Grandpa's in the paper. Working the famous guy named 𝙭 says it's a young upstart Harry Burke. Grandpa just lost his seat in the Senate. Sometimes it's hard to call. Daddy's gonna find out any minute. Already knows. Put it down, let's meet them here. Senator from New York. Oh, Senator. Burke, since when are you a Democratic Republican? Since being one put me on the up and up a bit. No one knows who you are or what you do. They don't need to know me. They don't like you. Excuse me? Wall Street thinks you're great. You'll always be adored by the things you create, but others think, people think you're crooked. Down to see what's up for grabs, so I took it. I always considered you a friend. I don't see why that has to end. You changed parties to run against my father-in-law. Changed parties to seize the opportunity I saw. I swear your pride will reach the deck of the soul. Beware. Doors before the fall. The issue on the table. France is on the verge of war with England. Now, do we commit money and aid to our French allies, or do we stay out of it? Remember, my decision on this matter is not subject to congressional approval. The only one you have to convince is me. Secretary Jefferson, you have the floor, sir.
We were on death's door when we were needy. We made a promise. We signed a treaty. We needed money and guns and half a chance. Who provided those funds? In return, they didn't ask for land. Only a promise that we'd lend a hand and stand with them if they fought against the pressures of revolution is messy, but now is the time to stand. Stand with our brothers as they fight against tyranny. I know that Alexander Hamilton is here and he would rather not have this debate. I'll remind you that he is not Secretary of State. He knows nothing of loyalty. Smells like new money, dresses like fake royalty. Desperate to rise above his station. Everything he does betrays the ideals of our nation. Hey, and if you don't know, it's not you know, Mr. President.
Thank you, Secretary Jefferson. Secretary Hamilton, your response. You must be out of your goddamn mind if you think the president is going to bring the nation to the brink of living in the middle of a military mess, a game of chess where France is free and kingless. We signed a treaty with the king whose head is now in a basket. Would you like to take it out and ask it? Should we honor our treaty, get to his head? Oh, do whatever you want. I'm super dead. Enough. Hamilton is right.
Mr. President.
Too proud to start another fight.
Sir, do we not fight for freedom?
Sure, when the French figure out who's going to lead them,
The people are leading.
people are rioting. There's a difference. Frankly, it's a little bit wrong. Let's try to 1, 2, 3 out.
Did you forget Lafayette? An ounce of regret. You accumulate dead. You accumulate power. It is the hour of need. You forget.
Lafayette's a smart man to be kind.
Alas, I
Washington on your side. So we double the size of the government. Listen to trouble because of our previous government size. Seen and die, see how we lie. Follow the centralist enterprise. Centralizing national credit and making American credit competitive. If we don't stop it, we ain't gonna somebody has to stand up for the South. Somebody has to stand up for his mouth. If there's a fire you're trying to douse, you can't put it out from inside the house. I'm in the cabinet. I am complicit in watching it, grabbing it, power and kissing it. Washington isn't gonna listen to discipline. This is the difference. This kid is out. No! This immigrant is somebody we chose. No! This immigrant keeping us all on our toes. No! ᔑꓲ revolution again. No! Southern mother, Democratic Republican.
Oh damn, they just came out of nowhere.
Well, technically they came out of the wings.
Okay, I guess, right. Wing side of the stages, right?
Follow the money and see where it goes. The Emperor has no clothes.
Washington on your side.
Mr. President, you asked me to say, you're busy, you need to. Sir, I want to give you a word of warning. Sir, I don't know what you heard, but whatever it is, Jefferson saw it. Thomas Jefferson resigned in the school. I need a favor. Whatever you say, sir, Jefferson will pay for his behavior. Well, he's the press, I'll write a little sooner and you'll see what I can do to him. I need you to drive the grass. You design if you find and speak your mind. No. He's stepping down so you can run it back. What about to be you, sir? I'm stepping down, I'm not running. One last time. One last time.
Oh. Oh, she told him start writing.
Could be wrong, but I think this is actually Washington's declaration of stepping down as president, accepting it.
Oh, like he's done being president, basically.
I think it's the actual letter, like being read out.
Oh, okay.
Or in Chris Jackson's case, something.
Hmm.
I could be wrong about that.
Hey. Oh, I'd be alright. If you're wrong, you're wrong. And it was a mistake, so it's alright. It shouldn't matter, but
I know, but I'm gonna look at that.
what are y'all doing? Boom.
It is the last 2 paragraphs of his farewell address set to music.
Is that a king or what? Excuse me, you dropped this. Is the crown.
Sorry, can you drop this?
Name all 46 presidents. Go.
What?
Name all 46 presidents. Go.
George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, James K. Polk. They're not gonna be in order.
No, it comes out. Horrible. Next.
Fuck.
Oh, I just stopped at George Washington, honestly.
Well, if you let me go, like, out of order, the first 3 are in order. George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison.
I think James
Also-
Madison is right. That is
Yeah,
fourth
that's also-
president.
John Adams, again, like the other John Adams. Sam Adams,
Alexander Hamilton.
my favorite president.
There's that one kid who's gonna say that. He's a president. I know, he's dancing. King George III.
He's dancing like how a white kid dances at a party.
At a party?
Yeah, I should know.
Oh, God.
I am a white kid.
Yeah. Alexander Hamilton.
Sit down, John, you fat motherfucker!
Was that an actual beep?
Yeah,
Like
they
during
actually
the play?
beep it on the stage.
Why is he pissed at him?
Because John Adams called him out on shit, and he was like, fuck you, John.
Oh, damn. Do you think Lin-Manuel actually said that? Like, motherfucker.
I don't know.
Deeply situated. Virtue of your position.
So virtue is not a word I apply to this situation.
To seek financial gain straight from your sacred mission.
If you have any suggests you engaged in speculation.
An immigrant embezzling my government funds.
I can almost see the headline, your career is done.
I hope you take the money for your daughter and son.
Yeah, that's one run back where you come from.
You don't even know what you're asking me to come from. I don't have to tell you anything at all. If I can do it, is that a yes?
Yes.
No, Hamilton did not actually tell Adam to sit down, you fat motherfucker.
Oh.
In a prosperous enough position, wealth in the pockets of people like me that know their luck. You see, that was my wife who was
Escorted me to bed, and when she had me in the corner, the twin fellows escorted me from the sword, and we got paid accordingly. I may have mortally wounded my prospects, but the papers are orderly. As you can see, I kept a record with every check in my checking history. Checked it again against your consistency. I never spent a cent that wasn't mine. You sent the dog out of my sense, that's fine. Yes, I have reasons for shame, but I have not committed treason and sullied my good name. As you can see, I have done nothing to provoke legal action. Are my answers to your satisfaction?
my God. Gentlemen, let's go.
So, Bert, how do I know you won't use this against me the next time we go toe-to-toe?
Then the rumors only grows. We go
Approach him. See? It's like it's on the stage right in front of him. But it's...
It could be.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said but it... Because I paused. I paused.
I like the lighting looking like a hurricane as he's saying.
It's Hurricane Hamilton. Hurricane Alexander.
Yeah, I guess.
Hurricane Katrina.
More like Hurricane Tortilla. Hey, I'm a lesbian. I thought you were American.
Lesbian equals American? Question mark.
Lesbian equals immigrant question.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh my god, it's even worse.
And see, he's talking about how much he writes.
And in the face of ignorance and resistance, I want financial systems into existence. When the prayers to God were met with deliverance, I picked up a pen, I wrote my own deliverance. In the eye of the hurricane, there is one. I was 12 when my mother died.
No, I'm joking. Uh-oh. She's behind him.
Yep.
No. One of the themes of this is also legacy. It's
Yeah.
a theme from this.
Yes.
Because, as he just explained, or said, protect his own legacy. Approach you.
noticed that either. Jefferson hands a copy of the Reynolds pamphlet to the orchestra conductor.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Like the one down there playing
Yeah.
the music. Okay.
He says, "Have you read this?" And he hands it to him. This is a good adverse of what's it called of helpless.
Oh, I think I this one also to like assignment that I did. I definitely would.
It's two sides of the same coin, helpless and burn. Right?
Uh-huh.
They're two sides of the same coin because they're both about how Hamilton makes Eliza feel powerless. Like she's unable to do anything. In Helpless, it's a good kind of powerless because she's in love with him.
Mm-hmm.
But in this one, it's a bad kind of powerless because she's still in love with him, but now he's ruining both of their reputations.
Especially his own.
Yeah.
What is Jalfa saying?
You have married an Icarus. He has flown too close to the sun.
Legacy.
Yep. You know, there are historically very little documents left between Alexander and Eliza Hamilton.
Little letters?
There are very little records.
Oh, records. I thought you said letters. I don't know why I heard that.
Letters are records, technically.
Oh, okay.
But there's very, very little of them. Like, there are barely any. It's hypothesized that this is actually what she did, was destroy them.
All of them?
Most of them.
Almost. Obviously, I'm guessing that's a real fire.
Yes! It's a real lantern on the stage.
Oh my god.
See? The buckets.
Smoking.
Yeah.
No, there's no smoking allowed in the theater, ma'am. You're gonna have to leave.
No, if I remember correctly, I think after the song, during the scene switch, someone takes it and they run it into the back and quickly pour water all over it.
Oh.
But they don't just burn blank pieces of paper.
What do you think that was?
It's TikTok.
Huh?
You're on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think that was a TikTok. No, they don't burn blank pieces of paper. They actually write out, like, letters. And then burn those.
Oh.
want this young man's blood on your conscience. Come back home when you're done. Take my gun.
Make me proud, son.
My name is Clifford. I am a Brooklyn. I'm a little nervous, but I
I
can't
was
show it.
watching it, and I never knew that. You know how when they streamers for their YouTube channel and they have their sub count,
Yeah.
when they finally pass their goal, but yet then everyone starts subscribing, so it goes down. I just never found it to be so funny. It's, oh shit.
Yep.
Where is my son?
Mr. Hamilton, come in. They brought him in a half an hour ago. He lost a lot of blood on the way. Yes, but you have to understand. From the engine just above his hip and lodged with his right leg. I'm doing everything I can. The wound was already infected when he arrived.
Uh-oh. That's his son, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
His son was shot.
Yes.
He's died.
Yes, I saw that.
Well, apparently not well enough. You're on TikTok.
No, because I just wanted to see that. Because I don't know why that just came to my mind. I really don't know why.
When I tell you, the entire theater went extra silent for this song.
For this song?
Yeah.
The whole theater really went silent?
Yeah. When I saw it. Like, it went extra quiet. Which made this hit even harder.
Oh, this scream?
Yeah.
Well, no one's singing now. Say that. You think you could do that face right there? I don't know why the way he has it tilt. Perfect. So weird. Wait, we still have like a half hour. So he doesn't die exactly at the end.
His son.
Yeah, obviously him, the son. I thought he
The
would.
son's death.
Like I knew his son was gonna die because I know the story, but I mean like a little bit, not like perfectly, but. No. cheated on his wife, lost his son.
And now he's trying to apologize to it.
I don't think it's gonna work out. You think so? I don't know. Yo, just imagine, you know how theaters have like those, near the corners of the theater they have the higher seats?
Mm-hmm.
You know, see those fancy people bring out like the little glasses or binoculars and just look. I don't know, I just imagined watching it from a view like that. What is going on down there? Oh, he's one of those ugly criers. I'm the same way, don't worry. It looked like he just saw a damn ghost.
Yeah.
Even though it's not spinning, I feel like if it was spinning, it would have made it even better for him.
I did give you a fight. I look forward to our partnership. And you're vice president. Yeah, right. You hear this guy? Man openly campaigns against me. Talking about how I look forward to our partnership. This brings me to the Ooh, you know what? We can change that. You know why? Somehow endorsed Thomas Jefferson, his enemy. A man he despised in the beginning. Just to keep me from very happy, very happy, very happy. Very happy. For the last time. Here and again, I'm so but I told a lie. As I reckon the effects of your life on mine. I look back on where I failed, and then every course I check. The only confidence has been the disrespect. Now you call me immoral, dangerous disgrace. If you got something to say, name a time and place, face to face. I have the honor to be in service.
Mr. Vice President, I am not the reason no one trusts you. No one knows what you believe. I will not equivocate on my opinion. I have always worn it on my sleeve, even if I said what you think I said. You need to cite a more specific grievance. Here's an itemized list of 30 years of disagreements. Hey, I am not the shy. I am just a guy in the public eye, trying to do my best for our republic. I don't want to fight, but I want to apologize for doing what's right. I have the honor to be obedient servant.
Care about how you proceed, good man. Intemperate indeed, good man. Answer for the accusations I lay at your feet. Oh, prepare to plead, good man.
Your grievance is legitimate. I stand by what I said. Every bit of it. You stand only for yourself. It's what you do. I can't apologize because it's true.
Then stand, Alexander.
You're wrong.
I have the honor to
Be servant.
Oh, we're back to 10 dual.
Commandments.
I forgot that word for a second. I don't know why. think I feel a duel coming on. Oh wait, I shot there on stage too.
I imagine that someone to feel more like a memory.
See, bullet.
You've described
Wait, but is that her name in the in the musical? Is that her name, Bullet?
No, that's just what people have dubbed her.
Oh, okay.
if I throw away my shot,
On the stage, it has to be on the stage.
what if this bullet is my legacy?
Legacy again.
It's planting seeds in a garden you never get to see. Whether it's a note, the beginning of a song, someone will sing for me. America, you great and finished symphony, you sent for me. You let me make a difference, a place where even orphan immigrants can use their fingerprints. Rise up, I'm running out of time, I'm running to my time's up. Rise up, eyes up. I should raise the other side. Lord, lead the soldiers' chorus on the other side. My son is on the other side. He's with my mother on the other side. Washington is watching from the other side. Teach me how to say goodbye. Something lines up. My love, take your time. See you on the other side.
Uh-oh. Oh. I really thought it froze because everyone is so good at being still.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I honestly thought, oh, wait a minute.
I'll give him this. His financial system is a work of genius. Really undoing the lifestyle.
President Madden. Each of our country from bankruptcy to prosperity. I hate to believe it. He doesn't get enough credit for all the work.
I think this is... Wait, this is the final song? Yeah, who lives, who dies, who tells your story.
Yes.
So, should we read the theories now?
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay. I got you. So, Eliza, played by, was it 𝙭 or 𝙭
𝙭
or Sue? Oh, right, it has the double O. Whoops. She gives a heart-pounding gasp to the audience, as if in shock or horror. And many theories are as to why, including that it breaks the so-called fourth wall, and Eliza is seeing the audience. Therefore, happily shocked, her husband's story has been told. To the belief that her gasp represents Eliza dying and moving on to heaven, or seeing the face of God. And then another theory states that when Hamilton walks out and brings Eliza to the front of the stage, it's actually Lin-Manuel Miranda appearing as himself and showing Eliza the play about her husband that he created. But Miranda said that is not the case. It was a lovely notion.
Eliza Hamilton did so much.
Like after Alexander?
Yeah. She raised funds for the Washington Monument.
So why don't we get Hamilton Part 2, but except it's Eliza?
She also established an orphanage
Hmm?
in New York City.
Oh. There he is. He's out of focus, but you can see him.
Literal chills.
There's a ghost.
I get chills every time I watch that song performed. I get chills every time I listen to that song performed. I like that song. It's a good song. Oh, Jonathan Groff changed out this kingly outfit into a revolutionary one.
Unbelievable. Oh, right. The thing again, right. I remember we had to do that,
Well,
too.
yeah. Well, because the composer does a lot. Like
Yeah, except musical, we didn't do that, because
we never got to do
yeah, that's a different story.
But when we did do the musical, we would.
Hey, how come we just seen the people put the coats away and, put them back on?
This song that's playing right now for the credits
Yeah.
is from the Hamilton mixtape.
There's a mixtape?
Yeah. It's a bunch of remixes and there's remixes, there's covers, there's cut songs.
Oh, so the original Broadway director came to direct the film too.
I think it's more of there was no director for the film.
I mean, kind of, yeah, because it's just
more,
recorded.
Yeah, and it's more of just the director of the Broadway production directed all of the on stage goings on.
Yeah.
So therefore, he also technically did all the on camera goings on. You know. But no, the Hamilton mixtape is really good.
Of course. Oh, that's the water bottle. Oh,
Ariana DeBose.
it's just ensemble. Oh damn, you grabbed your phone really quick for some reason.
We've seen Bullet before.
We have?
Yeah.
In what?
She played Alyssa in the prom.
Really?
In the movie. Yeah.
That's both 2020.
Mm-hmm.
And they're both Golden Globe nominees. Not winners, but nominees. I guess I'll have to update on that when we do the Hamilton review. Hamilton 2020 review / update. Prom didn't win Golden Globes.
Oh,
Oh, be careful.
Because, we're still recording this. But no, it was saying all the ensemble names.
Yeah, I know.
I saw Ariana DeBose and I was like, oh, I recognize that name.
Well, I'll say this. It was better than Prom. Definitely said this was better than Prom.
See, I have the opposite.
Really?
Yeah. Granted, that's comparing stage versions.
Okay.
The movie
Uh-huh.
for the prom is done exceptionally well,
Mm-hmm.
but it also low-key pales in comparison to this,
Yeah.
which low-key pales in comparison to the stage version of the prom.
Oh, you could sort of see some people at the bottom.
Yeah.
Sort of. Why'd she dress so nice?
Ooh, what?
The lady right there. That's like a full-on dress.
How can you fucking tell? Looks like a tank top.
I don't believe it. Then why is the tank top so low on her back? It's so low.
I don't fucking know, bro.
F.
She's not even part of it! We've got about 3 minutes left of credits.
Yeah. So did you know this is this film is actually in IMDb's top 250 best films of all time?
What number is it?
I don't know. I just know it made it.
Uses.
I think it's 70 something. I can be wrong, but I know it made it on there.
Well, you should look it up.
I don't want to.
Too bad.
You're damn right, too bad. Yeah, so. Woohoo!
Oh, I didn't watch the credits on this when I watched it. But I like that. They, what's the credit for the staff of the theater?
Yeah. When really it's just you think only it would be like 3 people, well, not 3, but like more than that just for camera angles and shit, when really it's a lot more. Set medics. Oh,
Yeah, you always need set medics.
I know. What if something happens?
Exactly.
Where was our medics?
The nurse's office.
That's too far. That was too far from the
Or
theater.
remember when Matt had died during fucking High School Musical? We had to call the ambulance.
Oh, really?
You know, what's it called? Fucking Weird Al Yankovic.
Yeah, Weird Al Yankovic. Yeah.
He made a Hamilton polka.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. It's actually pretty good. It's got that good blend of Weird Al and.
They put all the songs.
The musical has like 46 songs.
Bro, what y'all doing? Chill.
Yeah, 46 exactly.
Wow. I mean, it's a musical. I'm not really surprised. You ever
No, but even for a musical, that's quite a bit.
The Umbrellas of Cherbourg?
Here's the umbrellas of Cherbourg.
Yeah. You ever saw this movie?
No.
Because this is a movie. Oh, it's great, but this is a great movie, but it's kind of like it's like if a musical. It is a musical, but it never stops.
Oh.
No dialogue. I mean, it has dialogue, but all dialogue are lyrics. And this is a complete film. This is not even staged. Oh, they're moving.
Yeah.
Definitely recommend this. This is great. Just like this.
Disney. Is this our first Disney property that we've covered?
No.
I know. What was?
The movie. I'm joking. That's DreamWorks. Who owns
If you say the name of a movie and you're not sure who owns the rights to it, I could probably tell you based
Oh
on...
no, Emperor's New Groove. We did Emperor's New Groove.
Oh yeah.
So
Well,
no, we're
I
fine.
was gonna say I could probably tell you based on who copyright claimed us.
Yeah, no. Emperor's New Groove was our first Disney movie. Woo.
Hey. So yeah,
That was Hamilton.
that was Hamilton.
Hamilton.
That was great. You ready to wrap this up, Jack?
Yep.
Alright, PogChamp.
What?
I said PogChamp.
Are you serious?
It's a Twitch term.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Oh my god. Alright, whatever.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Make sure to like if you'd like to subscribe if you'd like more. We upload new commentary tracks every Friday, new reviews every Monday. Comment what movies we should watch. And all that fun stuff. And yeah, this is Bradow's Blockbusters. I'm Michael Bradow.
I'm Jeremy Elves.
And have a good one.
Peace.